Thank you. That's for our first lecture. And the second lecture?
Our second lecture, let's play one more.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Bram, Luis, and Meloy, for that very technical and detailed tutorial. For my tutorial, I'm going to give you an overview of how I make a costume. So here, I have a picture here. So who can give me your insight regarding that picture? Anyone? Delicious. What else? Sweet. Easy. And what else? So that is basically an ice cream. But you're missing a part of the ice cream. The cherry. The cherry.
Allows you na.
May kumakain pa. Okay, so actually, I can relate that in costume making. Your costume wouldn't be complete without the cherry on top, and that is headgear. So I'll be discussing everything about headgear. So here are my friends from Team March. You'll be able to recognize them once I remove the cherries. So look at the costume. Will it be complete without the headgear? Of course not. So let's remove the cherry. Okay, so that is Rox Darby. This one is Mika. Lyron? Luis! And Eka. So they are my code members. As you can see, no matter how detailed or simple the headgear is, it complements or makes the costume complete. So here are some examples of headgears. So this one is very easy to do because 2D lang siya, 2D lang. So circular lang, half lang siya. Madali lang yung 2D, pero ang nahihirapan talaga ako is to make it 3D, like this one, horns. Pag yung horns na. So this one naman, it's also easy to do because 2D lang siya. Ang part lang na 3D is this horn. Pero lahat yan 2D. So you can also make this at home. Okay, this one is a 3D kind of headgear. Who plays the Cydia?
I feel so horny.
So this one is my headgear for my onion night costume, which I joined for like that. So what we did here, yung cuts, to make it circle, ayan yung cuts niya, pinampan ko siya ng detail. See? So if you're going to make your headgear and may cuts yung mga headgears, no, pwede nyo siyang takpan ng detail para hindi makita yung cuts. See, malinis tingnan, right? So we're going to talk about everything about headgear. These are samples of my costume with headgears. Okay. So, my Acantor and Ratalos costume were way back 2010, 2011. So, nag-paint pa ako noon. And isn't it that Bram, Luis, and Mele already discussed everything about priming to painting. But as you can see, yung mga costume ko ngayon, hindi na ako nagpe-paint. On the contrary, hindi ako nagpe-paint.
Oh, revolutionary technology yan. Sticker, top sticker.
Pwede nyo itong sinasuggest ko lang, baka gusto nyo rin gawin. Diba? Kasi why I hate painting, first, it's boring.
Ouch!
Emulsion kita, emulsion, right? And pag nag-emulsion ako, inaalagaan ko yan. Talagang pahit ako ng pahit. Kasi pag hindi mo tinuloy-tuloy yung pahit mo, magbubuo-buo parang tinuraan. going to wait for that much time para mag-dry yung paint. Kasi kinover mo lang yung rub. So, ganun ako. Pino-cover up ko lang yung rub. So, let's get started. First thing to do is...
Pwede ba namin i-distribute sa kanila yun, no?
Okay,
Or
okay.
gawin na? Sige.
Okay, so here are samples of my headgears na naka-cover. Choose your character. So, for this lecture, I'm going to plays Dota 2. Ako, lang. Okay. So, sino to? This is Vengeful Spirit. Actually, I started playing Dota last 2 weeks ago lang. So, I would like to cosplay her. So, this would be my costume. We're going to focus with the headgear. Number 2, prepare your materials. Scissors, Greco, cutter, ball pen and pencil, markers, rubber sheets, tape measure and contact cement. The downside in covering a costume, like my technique is, gagamit ka ng contact cement and medyo mahahay ka. Okay, pero don't worry, meron naman tayong mga safety materials, like mask. Ayun. O kaya bumaba ka sa labas para open air. Number 3.
Pero this way is actually better para dun sa mga may sakit sa baga, di ba? Sa mga may asthma.
Probably, lalo na kung siguro nasa labas. Maganda yan, hindi ka magugutom habang nag-costume making ka. Okay, headgear making proper. First, based on your reference photo, dapat HD yung reference photo mo. Make a pattern for your headgear. So this one is the side view. Ito yung sa gilid ni Vengeful Spirit. Kasi ito yung nasa unahan. Side view yan. Kasi gagawin ko 3D eh. Next one, pa-transfer mo yan and make sure na proportion siya sa ulo mo. Okay? Not too big, not too small. Transfer the pattern onto your rubber sheet, trace it, and then cut it by its shape. So what I use here is 2 mm para dun sa mga details. Tapos sa base naman niya is 3 mm. Medyo makapal, pero manipis yan, right? Hindi ako na... Manipis yung 2 mm.
For ladies, maganda yung 3 mm na rubber. Hindi sila magmumukhang macho kapag 3 mm yung ano.
Tsaka madali siya kasi i-wrap for me. Kasi pag yung mga 4 mm pataas na, hindi ko na siya makatter tsaka magupit. So, para sa mga ladies, you can try 2 mm or 3 mm.
Yun yung rubber sheet.
Okay, next. So, look at this one. Note if you're going to paint your headgear, skip this part. Yung trace mo, ikabit mo na, and then emulsion, paint, tapos shading. Since I'm not going to paint, I'm going to cover it up. So, I'm going to trace the rubber pattern sa cloth. Saan ka makakabili ng telang ganyan? Sa mga rubber stores, shoe stores.
Ano yung tawag sa material mo, ma'am?
Tawag ng kuya dun sa pink-pink tela.
Tela.
It's quite expensive and pero okay lang. Malinis siya tingnan, tela.
Technical term, mas technical.
Or
Leatherette. Leatherette. So, material dito, di siya paint. Dito ay leatherette.
Okay. So, titrace mo yan dun sa tela mo and then you're going to apply contact cement on your rubber and the cloth. Both sides surface. Kasi pag hindi mo siya in-apply dun sa isa, hindi siya magdidikit. And notice this circle, maglagay ka ng allowance kasi itutupi mo yan eh. Sino nakapagbalot na ng notebook? Parang ganun lang yung logic nun, ibabalot mo lang.
Nanay ko yung gumagawa.
Ang dali, di ba? Okay, so this one is the detail. Itong letter B dito. Yan, yun. Pinalot ko dito siya. So, as you can see, piece by piece yung pagpabalot ko. I cannot make it as a whole and then cover it up since my tela or my cloth is not elastic. But if I'm going to use vinyl, which is elastic, I can make it as a whole and then stretch it out and cover it. But since we don't have that here,
There's not we're a poor country.
okay,
The
so I'm
Philippines does not import vinyl.
but in Indonesia, right?
Indonesia,
They're using vinyl.
Malaysia, Thailand.
So, Thailand, Yes. So here, what we did is the hard way. Cover it up piece by piece and then eventually put them all together. Oh. So cover each part. Okay, this one goes here. So nakita nyo? Hindi.
Di ba yun?
Pinaliktad ko siya, pero actually this is like, yan. Okay, for this part, we need to place a brace. What is a brace? Gumagamit ba kayo ng brace?
Ito mahilig ko sa brace. Ay, babaeng may braces.
Paano siya napunta siya? Hindi brace.
Hindi brace.
Ay, may brace.
Oo, pinag-init. Hindi. Yeah.
Okay. So, ayan, may brace yan somewhere there. Why do we need to put a brace? So that we can shake the rubber. I don't use alambre. I just use pure rubber para magaan siya since susuot yan eh. Ayoko na mabigat. So, rubber din yung pinag-brace ko. Ganito yan. This red part here, may brace siya sa gitna to make it 3D and then magsasalipupin mo. Same goes with this horn. Hindi ko makukuha yung shape na ganito pag wala akong brace. So may brace yan sa gitna, dito, sa dulo, and then saka ko nilagay yung mga parts ng horn ko. Sandwich painting. So kung gagawa kayo ng 3D, you can try placing a brace sa gitna ng detail. Okay, so as you can see, my costume, pwede ko siyang ibato-bato. Why? It does not crack. Sorry, it's very durable. Unlike in painting, guys, pag hinagis-hagis mo siya, or may stretch siya, nagka-crack yung paint, and then repaint ka na naman. Pero ito, pag yan nadumihan, pupunasan ko lang siya. Okay, so very durable siya. No need for repainting.
Iyakin eh. Iyakin.
Okay lang yan. These details once done will be placed on top of your base to make it 3D. You can either use an elastic headband or simply use a circular rubber sheet that fits your head to put it in place. So, ikaw, Bram, anong ginagamit mo para sa mga headgear mo?
Rubber yung
Rubber
garter.
garter. Sino gumagamit ng garrison and padlocks? Sino gumagamit ng velcro? Pwede rin. So, yun yung mga option na pwede niyong gawin. Greco! Sino lagi Greco sa ulo?
Si Greco sa mukha.
Finally, assemble all the pieces together using your adhesive, which is Greco. 888. So this part, itong 2D na to, yan, 2mm, manipis. And then yung sinandwich natin na details, ayan na siya. Tapos, yun, kakapit niya na yan all together. Tapos ito yung circular rubber para mag-fit sa ulo mo. But if you want to use garter, it's alright. So this is Vengeful Spirit's Helm, around 90% done, since wala pa siyang shading and details. Yung nakita niyo kila Bram, we can employ that kind of shading. Pwede siyang pinturahan, Bram.
Can I put a tape on this? Di ba pwede yung pinturahan to? Okay, can I add tape to this? Just for shading. Ay, maganda na siya eh. So, hindi mo maganda ng tape. Madudumihan ko.
So yun lang, sinasuggest ko lang naman sa inyo, if you don't like painting like me, you can use cover the rubber using leatherette. Pero if you want to paint, it's also your choice. So we're just giving you options.
Gusto inform you guys, I think sila lang, ang kanyang asawa at ang kanyang kapatid. Silang tatlo lang sa Pilipinas yata ang gumagawa ng ganitong technique. So nakarinig kayo ng sobrang rare na technique. In other countries, Thailand, Indonesia, many of them use this technique. Pero here in the Philippines, very rare. Ngunit silang tatlo lang. This is a very, very nice.
So hinihikayat ko kayo na try na lang.
Kaya ito kanyang sobrang mahal at tagay sabi. Technology. Okay. Okay. Thank you for listening, guys. Do you have any questions? Okay, okay lang ba? May oras pa.